bedroom, so it's always nice to get into the bedrooms of our experts, shall we? I want to take a look at your headboard. So let's start with Stacy's. This is what you've got in your bedroom right now. Is it right now like that, Stace?
That's
beautiful.
actually our last house. We just recently moved, but I don't actually even have a headboard. I don't know if you can notice it because there's so many pillows on the bed.
I love it. So what do you do when you're reading, or what did you do when you were reading?
You know, I just put pillows behind me and lean up against it. But I think the problem, and maybe you find that too, being a designer, you can never decide for your own. You see so many nice things out there. It's hard to sort of
always your own worst.
It's like one day.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
One day I'm going to finish that room.
Exactly.
We
So
call that living the
left it.
city line life. So all of us that work on the show, we try and keep up with the show.
Yes, exactly.
It's really hard because we've got every trend known to man on the show. It's
very
tough to figure
expensive
out.
working here.
Yeah,
It is expensive, is what it is. Okay, so you don't necessarily have to have a headboard. Is really the point there.
I think the thing is, there's not, you know, there's tips and tricks, but there's no rules. So, like, even my end tables on either side, I have one that's a regular standard height, which is anywhere between 28 to 30. But on the other side, I have a Japanese serving table, which is very low. It's maybe 6 inches off the ground. And then I just style it so that everything ends up looking about the same size, so it feels a bit symmetrical. But there's not really a rule, I don't think, anymore. Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Exactly.
Nothing has to be matching. Nothing has to be, you know, a set. Let's take a look at Sharon's now. So this is interesting. I like the width of this headboard. Is that a king size bed?
No, it's just a queen size bed.
wow.
And this was a City Line project, let me tell you, 13 years ago. So I haven't done my room since we had our first son. But we built that headboard, or we had the little mound bed, which we still have, the IKEA mound bed, and we wanted it to feel more substantial because the room was larger. So we built that. I guess it's like a headboard, but it was more just a nice big area behind that you can lean pictures on, you can put things on top of it. And the side tables are sort of. It actually made the room just feel. It made the bed feel larger. It filled the space.
It fills it out.
Yeah, and I even did a stencil. You can tell it's 13 years old. But you know what? We still like the colors. And so I'm looking at this now and I'm thinking, do I know any designers?
Do I know any?
Do I know any designers?
I think it's kind of timeless, though.
I was just going to say.
Good design is timeless.
It is
and
timeless.
I would not be embarrassed to walk into this room. I mean, you notice I don't have a picture of my bedroom on the show right now. There's a reason for that. Like, it does not look this good. It doesn't. Okay, so this is a cool DIY project.
Oh, I love this one.
Is it DIY?
Yeah, DIY. Those are canvases we just bought at an art supply store. Different depths, right? So you can use the same color. We just used a nice bright orange. I think it was soft pumpkin, and then just by painting all the same but the varying depths and sticking them really, really close together. So it's an inexpensive, easy DIY. And as you like, Stacy's trick, just putting the cushions up against the back.
Right.
Yeah,
so it's a bit cozy.
Yeah. No, I'm a big bed reader, so I like the idea of having an actual headboard. And then when you look at Shai's, this is one of your clients, Shai. This looks pretty ideal for tucking into a good book.
This was good. So here, these clients were big lovers of Missoni fabric.
Yes.
And this was fun because I got to go to Italy to go actually pick up the bolts and come back. So I love clients like that. Yeah. Any of you who want me to go to Italy, get stuff for you, just come after the show, talk to me.
So they did not have a plane they could put the bolts on and send it back to you? No, you had to go.
I had to go. I'm one of those hands-on designers. I like to do the stuff by myself, give that personal touch. Yeah. So I went to do. But I mean, you know, the thing that I do notice about, we say that there's really no rules for headboards, but as I'm looking at these 3 headboards, what we've all done, whether it be just with pillows or whether it be with the plank that you put behind or with the actual headboard, we've created that focal point. So whether you're doing it with pillows or whatever you're doing it with, create that focal point. There you go.
Exactly.
Yeah, with art, but have some fun with it. That's beautiful, Missoni.
I love it.
I won't be using that. I won't want to put my head on it.
No. Right? We treated it. It's okay.
Yeah.